What's up, guys? I hope you're all doing well, and thank you so much for popping into my review for Sing Sing. This film has been nominated for 2 Oscars, Best Actor in a Leading Role and Best Adapted Screenplay. I saw this movie last week. I saw this movie last Thursday afternoon, so it's been a week since I saw it, and I didn't post my review for it. I know it's just coming off high of its Oscar nominations, so I didn't want to come on here and be negative, you know. But now it's been a week, and I thought I would try to sit with it a little longer. The film, and yeah, it hasn't really improved. So you're probably already predicting now that I'm talking about it this way. But yeah, I thought this movie wasn't great. I didn't even think it was all that good, to be honest with you. It's not a film that I think I would ever watch again in my life. A lot of people say that it's a feel good movie. You know, people love this movie, and how I see how it could be considered as feel good through the end of the film. You know, this is like the dollar store type of feel good for me anyway, because I felt okay. It felt nice. I didn't feel good though. You know, it's not like the Shawshank Redemption type ending. It's kind of a similar film. This movie is like the dollar store version of the Shawshank Redemption. Um, so yeah, I mean that's kind of why I guess that movie got a Best Picture nomination back when there were only 5 movies being nominated. You know, it was going up against Forrest Gump, so I don't think it had much of a chance. But still, I mean, The Shawshank Redemption is just such a excellent film about a similar type of thing. You've got these people in this maximum security prison, you know, and everybody's got their room, they got their typewriter, everybody's allowed to hang out and go to theater meetings, and you don't really see a lot of police or like guards. I didn't anyway. I feel like I should have saw more guards. And what I guess I'm getting down to is it seemed like instead of a prison, it almost seemed like this facility was more like a housing facility, like a big living community. Because everybody just seemed like they were happy. Not happy, but I would say particularly Coleman's character. I mean, he's just seemed like he's, going around and doing his thing, and he's okay. So I'm thinking, when he gets out, it's not going to be as emotionally impactful because it doesn't seem like he's having that hard of a time. At least they didn't depict it like that. I mean, he's in there for a crime he didn't commit, but still, I get he didn't feel guilty, but he just, I don't know, he just seemed like he was not enjoying it, but I don't know, it was just weird. I mean, he was great in the film, though. He gave a great performance, and I can see why he's nominated. Like, he's got great monologues. He's very, he's just Colman Domingo. He's a fantastic actor. So he put in a fantastic performance, and I think that they couldn't oversee that, even though with the adapted screenplay, like I don't understand how that happened and why it was nominated for adapted screenplay. For me, anyway, I just didn't find it emotionally investing at all. I found this movie extremely boring. I was not. I don't care if you mix Freddy Krueger with Hamilton or whoever you're like, whatever they're trying to do here. I I'm not like it was just like I was watching it like I'm not getting a thing out of this. So it felt really boring, and it felt like this was a task to watch. It kind of felt like I was doing work, and I wasn't even getting paid for it. And by the time it ended, I was just like, wow, I cannot see the appeal of the film. I didn't think it was visually impressive. The cinematography was very, I don't know, it just felt off. It felt dirty. It just felt I didn't like the vibe of the film. I didn't like the film. Now, can I say it's a bad movie? No. I think this is one of the cases where it's just maybe not as much for me as it is other people. but in the end of the day, I'm going to give it a positive rating, but I'm going to tell you that I didn't like it. So it's a 3 out of 5 stars because I'm right in the middle. I can't say it's anything lower than that. Can't say it's bad. But what I can say is I could see the appeal. It's just not, it was not for me. So that's where I'm at on Sing Sing. Guys, comment down below. Did you see this movie? Do you plan on seeing it? I mean, it's been nominated for 2 Oscars. Is it in a theater near you? This came in for 1 week, so I had to get in there quick. A lot of these Oscar films that have been nominated, they are not accessible to everybody. So how can the audience of the Oscars really get involved? I mean, I guess you can root for some of the big movies, but how can you really? You're not going to be as interested if you're hearing films like Nickel Boys and I'm Still Here nominated for Best Picture. You go around to 6 people, they are not going to know what you're talking about. They know what Best Picture is, the Oscars, but they're not going to know what those movies are. And that's just kind of where we're at today. So yeah, that's my thoughts, guys. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We got a bunch of reviews coming in the future for Companion and Dogman, September 5, which was also Oscar nominee. So come on back for all that. You can follow me on Twitter and or X at Ranking72 and Instagram and TikTok at King Arises 131. That's been it for me. Thank you so much for watching my review for Sing Sing. And until next time, over and out.